Okay, so hopefully you have your Zoom account already set up. It's time just to log in because we're going to be showing you how we can actually use Zoom as a screen recorder as well as a video recorder of you talking if you're wanting to not use your mobile phone or set up some sort of different camera somewhere. You can just sit in front of your computer. So when you log into Zoom, it has a personal meeting ID that you can just use all of this for. So I'm just going to open that up in a new browser. And it brings up a menu here. You can just minimize that. You don't need that. And then it brings your video up. So you can actually expand that. So on a Mac, we do this expansion thing, or you can actually drag the screen out if you're wanting to do that. But basically, what we're going to do is share screen. So if you just wanted to record yourself, you can just come in here and then click on the big record button down here at the bottom, and that will offer you the chance to either record to the cloud or save to your computer. You'll get that option there, record on this computer or record to the cloud. You don't have a lot of space in the cloud, so definitely better to record to your computer. It's a really easy process. So for this particular example, I'm wanting to use the share screen function, which is this button at the bottom here, and it will bring up a bunch of windows that you might have open. So if you only wanted to show one of your browsers, say Firefox or Google Chrome, you can just choose one of those. I'm actually going to share the entire desktop here, so I'll click on that one so that I can go between the different browsers. Now you'll see as well that it's brought up my video here. Now if I was talking to somebody else, and I might actually get Nat to come into the room so that you can see what it looks like here. But just while she's coming in there, I will just show you that if you don't want yourself on video, you can use this little minimize dash button here, and that will hide your video. So when you're ready to record your screen, so let's say we wanted to do a review on house carers. You're just recording your screen here. We need to scroll to the top of this. There's like a menu that drops down where it says, you know, your ID and the stop share. And I'm going to click on the more just to make sure that we can record this. So let's click on record to the computer, and it automatically starts recording. So I could do a little walkthrough and say House Carers has been around since the year 2000. It's one of the oldest matchmaking platforms, and it's pretty easy to use. Let me just log in and I will show you what your members area looks like for the really cheap membership of just $50 a year. And I can just show you around the dashboard. Here's what we do. Here's how we edit our profile, how you set it up. Here's where you get your messages. We could do all these different things, add in photos, add in website links, and I can just show you how to use it. So that's what a screen share video is, generally showing somebody something. I could be showing you something on Facebook. I can show anything with this. And what we will be doing in the next module is actually showing you how to record your screen when you have a PowerPoint, or in this case a Google Slides, which will be using the Google Slides function just so that you have it saved to the cloud rather than on your computer. So that's the screen share, and then you can just click on stop share. If you wanted to come back in and just finish it, say thank you very much for watching my video, and if you'll see the button below if you're wanting to join up to House Carers, and you can then click the stop button. So what happens at the end of recording your video, you come down here and click on end meeting. Again, we can minimize this. It's going to convert the video file. It will do that for you, and then it will tell you where would you like to save that video. Okay, so it creates a folder, and it has an audio and a playback, and this is the one you're looking for, the MP4. Now in a Mac you can just click on that and you can just rename it, and then from there you would upload that into your YouTube account. So if this is your video, let's actually go over and I will show you how to do that. So once you're logged into YouTube, you can just go to this button at the top that says upload, and that allows you to select the files. So I just typed into my search bar Zoom, and then I've got my latest one here where I've created tests. Now it's creating a folder for these three things. You don't need all of that, you can delete it. But once you have this file here, you can actually just open that and it'll start uploading into YouTube. Now, if you're creating videos that you don't want to be public, you can select here and click on the unlisted, which means that it can't be searched, it can't be seen unless you want it to be. Don't go with the private, because private means you would need to be adding in people's email addresses of who you wanted to see that. So it's just the unlisted video if you're wanting to keep this video inside of your members area. So I'm just going to cancel that upload because obviously I don't need that in there. If you're new to YouTube, don't worry about it too much now. We have another tutorial coming up showing you where to get your links from. For now though, we're just going to show you another part of the Zoom recording. So let's go over there. And I'll just come back in and open up the Zoom room again, and maybe Nat can join us in here this time.
Yeah, I've got you.
Have you? Okay, so I'm just wanting to show now what happens when you actually have somebody on the call with you. You have at the top here what's called gallery view. So right now it's showing Nat quite big and me quite small, but that's because she's speaking. If I actually go to the speaker view, and that will show, sorry, this is gallery view, so it shows us side by side. So if you're interviewing somebody, you can show it that way, or show the gallery view. So can you just say hello there for me?
Hello. Here we are doing the interview together.
So what happens on the recording, actually I hit the record button so I can show you that. I'll just click record on this computer. Okay, so by hitting the record on there, it shows up on your screen that it is recording. And basically even though I'm showing small here and Nat's showing as the big screen, what will happen is as she speaks,
hello, here we are doing the interview.
It's very nice of you to do that from the other part of the house. So as I speak, the video as I speak, the video will come up large, and as Nat speaks, the video will come up large. So I'll just show you what that looks like in the recording. And basically, I guess the other thing to take notice of when you are doing an interview is look at your background. So I don't have the greatest background behind me right now, and I don't have a lot of light showing on my face. But where Nat is right now is pretty good, even though she's laying down. The background does look quite nice there as well. So my problem is I actually have a cat laying on my arms as I'm recording this. Let me see if I can show you.
Such the house.
So yes, you might want, just like we talked about in the prepping for your videos, prep your background, have it be clean, and possibly not have a busy shirt like this either. Have something plain coloured so you're not getting distracted by that as well. But I'm just going to end this meeting now, Nat.
Good audio.
Oh, good audio. Yes, good audio, either using a headset. We have spoken direct to the computer, and if your speaker and microphone is fine, just test it out, see what it's like. But I'm going to say goodbye to you now, Nat, because I do have to go in and show how the recording works. So
it was lovely sharing my knowledge with you today.
And it's got a little bit dragged on there. We'll see how that comes out because we're on the same internet, so perhaps that's why it's not so great. All right, hasta luego.
Yes. All right. Bye.
And you click on that end meeting for all, and that will instantly start up this recording, and then it's asking to save it. So we're just going to save that. So let's actually open that video up just by double clicking on it. I'm not sure how the sound will go here, but we'll play it just so we can show. There we go. It's very nice of you to do that from the other part of the house. So as I
here I am in the bedroom.
As I speak, the video will come up large, and as Nat speaks, the video will come up large. So I'll just show you what that looks like in the recording. There we go. So it worked. It was going from one to the other rather than having us both be side by side as a smaller video. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to look at how to edit your video if you need to take anything out that you've ummed and ahed on. And of course, in the next module, we will have a bigger description on how to record your PowerPoint screen as well, because there's something, a bit of a trick we have to show you that if you're using any animations with it. But for now, let's head over to the next video to look at how to edit it. And following that, we will go back over and look at a bit more detail in your uploading to YouTube and getting the actual correct link. Okay, we'll see you in the next video.